happening, everyone? It's Kevin from Newcastle Fans TV, and it's finished at Old Trafford. Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1. And Christmas festive period's turned into a bit like a Nightmare on Elm Street, hasn't it? But as usual, I'll go from the beginning. Newcastle made a couple of changes going in today. The Longstaff brothers both started in midfield. Dwight Gale came in. And I think there was a couple of changes at the back as well, but I'm not quite sure on the full team, to be honest. I think that was it in terms of changes. And as you all know, we started the game pretty well. We went in the ascendancy. We were getting in between the channels. Joelinton was even winning a couple of headers, which I was really happy with. And he was a major part in the goal. Actually, he holds off Maguire, plays it in. Matty Longstaff has so much time, and he just slots it home. Newcastle were 1-0 up at Old Trafford, and Matty Longstaff punishes them again. Brilliant scenes as we went 1-0 up at Old Trafford, but that's the third year in a row we've went 1-0 up at Old Trafford, and we haven't taken away any points from either of them, have we? But unfortunately, the Matty Longstaff goal is where we peaked in this game, and it went downhill from there. The first goal, oh my God, Martial. It's not even a good shot. And Dubravka, his near post, just tips it in. I mean, Martin Dubravka, as usual with Dubravka, you usually get phenomenal performances, phenomenal saves. And to be fair, he did keep the score down to a degree today, where he played really, really well. But that being said, he needs to do better with that goal. It was absolutely shocking. I think he's tried to tip it round the post, and he's just tipped it into the goal. It was really, really shocking, to be fair. And it's 1-1, but there's still a bit of enthusiasm, to try and get back into this, but try and regain the lead, because they weren't any better than we were at this stage. And then the second one, another defensive error. We had a throw-in, and we passed the ball back. And Shea and Fernandez collectively are just pissing around with the ball at the back. They give the ball away to Mason Greenwood. And to be fair to Greenwood, he takes it in 10, 12 yards and then smashes it and gets a look that he deserves with a minor deflection off the bar and in. And Man United go 2-1 up. And there's two individual errors already. And that's before half-time. And that puts we 2-1 down. It just beating ourselves. And then the third goal. For me, in the build-up, I think Scott McTominay puts his hand out in front of Matty Longstaff, and Matty Longstaff goes down. For me, it's a free kick. I don't care what anybody else says. It's a free kick. VAR should rule that out straight away, but obviously not. Not going to get anything like that at Old Trafford, are you? Anyway, they whip the ball. Wan-Bissaka, who, by the way, if he didn't play for a mid-table side like Man United, he'd be one of the best. He'd be seen as one of the best fullbacks in the country, a bit like Arnold is now at Liverpool. Phenomenal cross into Rashford. Rashford puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. And there's, speaking of players that's much better than the team they're playing in, Marcus Rashford with a fantastic header to make it 3-1 before the break. And to be fair, Man United have that famous record where when they're going into the break at half time with no losses in I don't know how many games since the Premier League began. I think, I don't know. Let us know in the comments, Man U fans, if you're watching in, how long that record stood. I don't know, but it's a bloody long time, and it's a very strong record that hasn't been broken. And we didn't even show like we're gonna break it today. Second half starts, and to be fair, we'll have a decent. I haven't even mentioned the first half chance for Dwight Gale. I mean, my God, 1-on-1 with the keeper and puts it flat over the bar. What are you doing, son? He's had 2 1-on-1 chances now, and the chances that he's had to impress Steve Bruce, and he's missed them. For me, with heavy heart, I think Dwight Gale needs to be sold in January. I think his future will do better at a different club, and I think Newcastle need a better replacement, because the 2 chances he's had, he's just he's not taking them, has he? Not even shot on target in the 2 glorious chances he's had. But anyway, on to the second half, and you know what I'm like on this channel. I praise the NA29 lads to the hilt. Matty Longstaff, hero today. He's getting his second goal of the season, second goal against Man United, but Sean Longstaff with that pass back. It was a brilliant pass, but Martial runs onto it. He goes into the keeper. Dubravka guesses he's going to go right, chips it over him to make it 4-1. And I know for a fact Sean will be thinking, Jesus God, the pass. it's a bad mistake, and I think he'll know that. It's up to him now to really bounce back from that, and he'll have a chance to do so for all these games coming up. So I know I've given them loads of praise, but he'll know he'll need to do better with that one in the future. The game, to be honest, after that, they have a couple of really good chances. Pogba had a chance where he was one-on-one. Rashford had a chance. A couple of very long-range efforts from like Greenwood, Pogba, and to be fair, Dubravka did really well in keeping the score down. It's 4-1, and the game just kind of fizzles out. We don't really get any chances after that. After the fourth one, and it just kind of fizzles into a 4-1 defeat, unfortunately for us. But for me, it's just a bad game. We need to move on as quickly as possible. I've seen a couple of social media posts as well throughout Twitter and Facebook saying it was all Bruce's fault today. I don't blame Bruce in the slightest today. Individual errors beat we today. I feel there's a lot of hand in we beat ourselves today. A lot of individual errors, which proved costly. But on to the next one, Everton in a couple of days, and even though they won on today, I think we've got a really good chance to bounce back against a team not so good away from home. But comments, let us know what you think. Do you think we'll bounce back against Everton? Rochdale as well on the I think we've got a game against Leicester on New Year's Day, and then Rochdale. So we've got all these fixtures coming at once. But let us know what you think in the comments below. Who was your man of the match today on a Newcastle point of view? I'm gonna say, it's very difficult to say. Matty Longstaff, I'll say, because he's obviously scored the goal, hasn't he? But that's my man of the match today. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And as well, who could forget, I hope everyone is that are watching, whether you're Man United, Newcastle United, or whoever you support, I hope you've had a really good Christmas. I hope you've had the time of your lives with your families and things like that. And yeah, it's a good way to end on. I hope he's had a really happy Christmas, and I hope he's having an even better New Year in 2020. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Ta-ra.